Hi. I feel like today's good a time as ever. I keep saying I'm going to document this. I started with shorts just because I feel like short form content is a little bit more easy and manageable and you don't have to edit as much. But I have to just get to the point that I'm like, okay, I'm either going to post this or I'm not. I'm not looking for perfection. I'm not looking for necessarily an audience, more so just for myself, for my own tracking. I'm 23. I just got my associate's degree yesterday. Well, it already came in the mail, but I walked the stage yesterday. I am joining the Navy as a hospital corpsman. I signed into DEP December 16, 2025. I ship out in less than 30 days. I ship out June 9th. I am excited. I'm nervous. I really gave a lot of thought to joining the Navy. The biggest push was my family, my parents. I'm doing this for them. I'm doing this in honor of my daughter. It's overall, like, I feel like a lot has come into this. It wasn't just a split second reaction. I know I'm a little older than most people going to boot camp. I'll be 24 next week, which is like, I didn't see my life headed this way, but I'm very happy of where I'm at. I feel like everything has happened for a reason. God has put me where I am, because where I'm meant to be. I did not know how to swim very comfortably a couple weeks ago, when I signed up as for the Navy, and I was kind of stressing out. Like, the more and more I saw videos about that pool, I was like, I'm gonna die. I'm not gonna make it. Like, the second I jump off, that's gonna be my last living memory is going to be being pushed off the diving like the little platform at boot camp. But I signed up for class at the Y. I feel like I can confidently say, yep, I can swim now. Now, I've been swimming with goggles and a swim cap on. I don't know how that's gonna go with boot camp. I know I'm gonna push through. I have no doubt in myself. I feel confident about it. But that's gonna stink. Like, I'm gonna drink a lot of water. I saw a video of this girl that was a corpsman. She's like, yeah, you just gotta drink it and push through. And I'm like, that's gonna be me. I definitely over prepared, but I would rather go with a sense of confidence and like just figure it out. I am a very slow learner, I think, and I know I don't pick up things as easily. I'd rather just struggle with, like, I don't want to struggle at all, but if I had to choose, I would rather struggle with like the physical aspect of, like, oh, they're just beating us down, making us do push-ups and stuff, than go in and I'm like, oh, I don't know how to swim. I don't know how to I don't know any of my sailor's creeds. I don't know anything. I'm ill prepared. I want to come with some, like, a little bit of experience. I took a firearms class. I loved it. I love Doc. He's such a great teacher. I am going to plug him somewhere on the screen. He's a great teacher, but he taught me, like, I had never even held a firearm. I don't want to get censored or it taken down because I say the 3-letter word, but he's a great teacher. I loved it. I had lots of practice at the range. Learned to draw from holster and everything. I can confidently say I feel safe. I know how to manipulate my firearm. And yeah, it was great. I've done that. I've done swim. I've been practicing and studying my sailor's creed. I know my sailor's creed. I know the phonetic alphabet. I would say like 70% of the ranks in recognition, at least for petty officers. I'm still kind of struggling with chiefs. And then my last step meeting, they kind of explained the difference between warrant and regular officer. By like the sounds of it, and I don't want to offend anybody, like, this is I guess the conundrum I'm in. Warrant is like somebody who's been in long enough it's like an officer. It's in a position similar to it, but they don't have a degree, or they don't go into the Navy's degree. They can go in as enlisted, is what I've been told. But I'm still studying through that. I've had a really good support system, even within my recruiting office. My recruiter, I haven't heard so much from. He's super friendly, but it's been a little frustrating getting answers from him sometimes. I was under the impression they'd call every week. Now they're doing it, but before it wasn't like that. My NC one, I love her. There's There's like one petty officer that I really like. I think I called her my mom when she picked me up from MEPS, but she's super cool. Petty officer. I don't remember what like level she is, but her name's Bella. I love her. She's like very real. She's just very real with you. She's very like honest with stuff. And my NC1, I feel like she's been such a great advocate for me. Because when I signed up, I told her, I was like, look, so I'm like, I did a summer program through like one of my dream schools. And I was like, I want to keep going, but I literally can't afford college right now. And like life and everything is just getting messy. Like I need to be able to do something like beyond myself. And I don't have to go and walk the stage. And she's like, no, you're walking the stage. Like you're a COVID graduate. You need to be able to walk. I'm like, yeah, she's great. I'm glad. Like she really advocated for me. Didn't just put me in like in a job that I didn't want. She actually like helped me find something that I wanted. I've been watching, I think his name is Nikki, MGTV. He's a hospital corpsman. He did FMF. He's the reason why like that like light bulb sparked in my head that I'm like, I would love to do that. Obviously, I want to be realistic. I might not. It's whatever the Navy needs at the time, and if I'm even qualified or even chosen or considered for it, that's already a step above. But I'd like to do FMF for Hospital Corpsman if it is a possibility, if it is available at my time. So my mind is I'm preparing for the best but expecting the worst. Like I'm expecting like I could just get stuck with like another specialization, but ideally that would be my goal. It's a 5-year contract. From what I know, boot camp is roughly 9 weeks, and then A school for me is 12 weeks. And then obviously I don't know how it would work for C school. How I said, I haven't really gotten a whole lot of info from my recruiter in terms of my job. It kind of just feels like a lure. My firearms instructor was a hospital corpsman. He was an FMF corpsman. I don't know if it was called that when he was in it, like when he was still in the Navy, but he actually had to do a little bit with like this. I wish I knew all this info, but like he was involved with something with like setting up a aid station in the Navy when he was involved. I'd love to actually sit down and interview him someday to actually talk about it, but I'm treating this kind of like as a video diary, just saying what's going on in my life. And I mean, maybe somebody finds it entertaining. I kind of do that. Like sometimes watching like random people talk about stuff that I have no idea. I'm like, yes, I would love to cook a filet mignon on a Tuesday afternoon. So, I mean, somebody might find it entertaining, but I'd like to do it just to reflect on it. And maybe someday, like if I have a family, my kids can laugh at me and be like, Mom, like you're so embarrassing. But right now, in 23-year-old Cynthia's mind, I'm like, okay, well, this is it. I want to be excited for it. And I think like I just went through a big change in life. I've graduated college. I'm on my own. I would like to do something, how I said, beyond myself for my parents. This is like my way of giving back to them. I feel like if I was going to the Navy for myself to get away from start over, it would not help me get through. I have to really do this for a reason beyond myself, and I don't know, I want to make them proud. I think this is what I'm meant to do right now. I can't really progress in my career as much as I want anymore. My one and only limiting factor is my citizenship status. I am a permanent resident, not a citizen, and I want to work in government. Ideally as a translator, something to do with international relations. I guess that would be a better major to say. International relations. I was so lucky to attend Harvard University last summer, and I took a course on intercultural competency with this teacher that worked for the United Nations, and it honestly gave me such a perspective shift of how things are in the world and how we definitely have some the American mentality is like the world revolves around us. It just gave me so much to see, and I love to still stay in it. Even before I went to the program, I knew I wanted to study international relations. I had the best international relations teacher, Dr. Leo Keneally. this man is so funny. Like, he's such a fun teacher. He makes you want to learn about history. He has been a great asset at my school. I'm gonna miss him so much. I'm gonna miss Miss Sophia King. She was in charge of this thing called the Single Stop for our school. It basically helps students who are less fortunate to get food and supplies and just get connected with the community. I'm a people person. I'm very much a people person. I love talking. If you can't tell, I'm very extroverted when I want to be. And I want to give back. Like, I knew I wanted to go to the Navy or the Air Force as a translator. Obviously, it's not possible because of the clearance level, but this is a stepping stone. And I feel like Hospital Corpsman is that stepping stone, whether I cross-rate or not. I've done CNA training. I've did pharmacy tech training. So medicine is something that I had an interest in already, and I have a little bit of experience, but helping people, getting to talk to people, especially if I am able to get this specialization as Hospital Corpsman, imagine the possibilities of like where I could be sent, the languages that I could practice. I think that would be awesome. Like, right now I feel like I'm emotionally in a really good spot. Like, I'm very happy. I'm very grateful. I'm very tired too. But I finally just want to get out of the way because I keep saying I'm going to record it and document the process. I said I was going to do this since before MEPS, and we're 30 days out from shipping out. And when I signed up, I think I had like 170 something days, or 17, either 171 or 117 days, something like that. But point being is, like, I've had time to do this, and I keep putting it off because I'm scared, and I'm scared of judgment. And yeah, the internet is just a scary place. I'm really excited. I'm hoping everything will go well. God willingly, everything will. And I just have to stay positive. But yeah, this is a good stepping stone. We shall see how it goes. I don't want to give up on myself, and yeah, I think that's it. So yeah, thank you for hearing me. Bye.